Rarely has Hitler received a more fervid welcome than was accorded him when he appeared, an unexpected visitor, at Saarbrücken during the elaborate celebration.
Adolf Hitler and the Nazi regime killed about 6 million Jews during the Holocaust, 1941-1945, through a systematic campaign of persecution, deportation, and mass murder.
Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Hitler's anti-Semitic ideology portrayed Jews as enemies of Germany. From 1933, discriminatory laws like the Nuremberg Laws stripped Jews of rights, banned them from public life, and encouraged violence against them. My fellow German compatriots, both men and women, I address you today. German workers, if this coming Sunday the German people once again place their profound and unwavering trust in me, their chosen representative, and thereby unequivocally legitimize me anew as the principal spokesman of the entire nation, granting me the undeniable right to confidently declare and emphatically say what I now solemnly declare. Here in this very moment, Germany itself declares, the entirety of the German people collectively declare, then I will, with great conviction and renewed determination, present this significant new offer once again to them. And then if the other prominent statesmen once again truly believe they can simply reject it outright, or come back with their symbolic boxes and so on, they should at the very least be decent enough to consult their own respective peoples as well, and seek their genuine input. In 1933, Adolf Hitler rose to power in Germany, fueled by a deadly belief that Jews were the root of the nation's problems.
Aber dass die Partei weiterleben wird, das weiß ich. Und dass über alle Personen, über Schwache und Starke hinweg die Zukunft der deutschen Nation erfolgreich gestalten wird, das glaube ich und das weiß ich.
The cause of rise of hating the Jews. In the years after World War I, Germany was broken, humiliated by defeat, burdened by crushing debt, and searching for someone to blame. Adolf Hitler, a former soldier with a fiery tongue, found his target, the Jews. Through speeches, propaganda, and lies, he painted them as traitors, thieves, and the cause of Germany's suffering. Nazi newspapers and posters spread his message into every home, every school, every mind. By 1933, this poison had taken root. Neighbors turned against neighbors. Hatred, once whispered in the shadows, now stood proudly in the streets, marked by swastikas and salutes. The stage for genocide was set. Visuals, crowds at Nazi rallies, anti-Jewish posters, Hitler addressing the masses, children reading Nazi propaganda in classrooms, swastikas draped over buildings. How many groups of armies Hitler used to fight Jews? Hitler didn't create a separate army just to fight Jews. Instead, the persecution and killing of Jews during the Holocaust were carried out by a combination of Nazi military forces, police units, and special squads. Here's who was involved. 1. Wehrmacht, the regular German army, which supported Nazi occupation across Europe and sometimes helped round up Jews, especially in Eastern Europe. Millions served. Many units assisted in roundups, ghetto liquidations, and massacres. 2. SS, Schutzstaffel, Hitler's elite paramilitary force, led by Heinrich Himmler. They were the main architects of the Holocaust, about 250,000 members at its height. Many were directly involved in running camps and organizing killings. 3. The Gestapo, Nazi secret police who hunted Jews, organized arrests, and coordinated deportations. Thousands more hunted Jews, enforced Nazi laws, and guarded ghettos. 4. Local collaborators in occupied countries. In some regions, local militias and police forces numbered hundreds of thousands combined, aiding the Nazis, and hundreds of thousands in occupied countries assisted in arrests and killings. 5. Einsatzgruppen. Mobile killing squads made up of SS, police, and soldiers. They followed the German army into conquered areas, shooting Jews and burying them in mass graves. About 3,000 members total, responsible for shooting over 1.5 million Jews in Eastern Europe. How many Jews survived during the Holocaust? Out of the roughly 9.5 million Jews living in Europe before World War II, about 3.5 to 4 million survived the Holocaust. That means around 2/3 of Europe's Jews, about 6 million people, were murdered by the Nazis and their collaborators, while 1/3 survived. Survivors fell into a few main groups. Those who escaped before Nazi occupation, many fled to the US, Britain, or the Soviet Union. Those who hid with the help of non-Jewish friends, families, or resistance groups. Those who endured ghettos, camps, or death marches until liberation by Allied forces in 1944-1945. Those in areas never occupied by Nazis, like parts of the Soviet Union. We've become such a decent people again. We've now become such a hard-working and energetic people again. What aren't we accomplishing again in Germany now? What task do we not have for years? We've been told the Germans aren't really equal to the other peoples of the world anyway. What task do we have today? What tremendous works are we building today? We are building the most beautiful roads, massive industrial complexes. We've made new inventions, enormous housing developments. They will come into being and have already come into being. Isn't work being done everywhere, in every field? In these 3 years, we've proven that we are a people who can stand alongside others. And so now I ask you, German people, to give your judgment on this. I do not submit myself to the world. It cannot judge me, I submit myself to you. You judge me, you give a testimony as to whether you believe my work was right, whether you believe I have been diligent, that I have worked, that I have dedicated myself to you in these years, that I have used my time honorably, in the service of my people. Now cast your vote if yes. Then stand up for me just as I have stood up for you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Brave DQ for more documentary videos.